Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's yet another episode of the JOYRIDE Podcast. This is season 8, and we're having some really, really nice time. This season is going to be crazy. It's going to be fire. And today's guests are crazy. So we're going to show them to you a little bit later on.
Yes, Karibuni, my name is Wanjiru. I want to read the comments from the last episode that we did with Kina Nyawira. Mm-hmm. There's a comment I'm looking for na imeenda. I think alitoa. Because alikuwa naijua. Sikuikram vizuri. I wanted to read it word for word. Mm-hmm. But anyway, let's see what we can see here. On the question on whether work equals money, my answer leans towards no, especially because low-income earners work so hard, but their work does not match the money. Then we have people who do little work with high pay. Hard work is rewarding in the long run, indeed, but if work equaled money, Kenya would be a filthy rich country. There's
somebody who roasted me here and saying, I died seeing Ben in his Kaunda suit, hoping to pull a Lewis, only to be a Lewis isn't Hamil not.
Yeah, that suit was really funny. Ben's dad is hilarious, I agree. Spend more time with him. I loved this episode. The quadruple should have an episode once every month.
The Mohias. Big shout out to Moji and Nyawira. Nyawira has a big festival coming up in November.
7th and 8th.
7th and 8th, eh?
Yeah, at the waterfront.
And we also made our announcement last week about the JOYRIDE Live Experience. It's going to be happening on the 22nd of November at Jain Bhavan. So make sure you grab your tickets. Alibads are almost running out, so we are going to move to advanced. And then, any tickets for gate?
I doubt. Hopefully
We've never had any gate tickets.
Yeah.
So let's see how that goes. We're also going to be having the performance for Misimu. It's going to be mad thing.
What song are you excited to perform?
Leo.
Yeah, that's good. Me, I want to hear
stage.
Apana.
Kwani?
Apana.
Na utakula hiyo do?
Wacha tu ni kwe a fan on the sidelines.
Sawa.
Yeah. Today's conversation, should we introduce the guests?
Yes, this guy is
Sisi tulie muintrodusiwe ni nini?
Mnafikiria nini show yenu but
hizi show yenye sio bina relax. Ben, Wanjiru, introduce us please. Yes,
we do it manually.
Okay.
Nilikuwa nashinda sasa hatuongei.
Live experience.
goodness.
Leo nasema one more announcement. Ningileta mimi kwa announcement.
Ngenda ukapale.
We're good.
You guys are like the top podcast right now. I'm so happy for you. You guys are killing it. You guys were doing a nationwide tour. How has it been going outside Nairobi?
For me, it's been very interesting. I think, when you hear people say such words, of course, in your head, you're thinking, okay, it's what you think.
Yeah.
But when you actually go to the ground, you're just taking your random soul and you hear, Miccheque, you're like,
no,
okay.
Like for real.
I think it really has become such a surreal experience, especially, just going to Kisumu, going to Coast, and the love is just, it's insane. Honestly, I'm still trying to soak everything in. But yeah, I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful.
Mas, how are you handling the fame, man? Bro, famous. I was in Kericho.
Not well.
These guys are used to being on camera.
Yeah.
So even when you're on stage, me go to like, hello. I was in Kericho and 3 people had the same shoes I was wearing.
You can't call those shoes.
We're having a banging party for those shoes.
What shoes were they?
Zasoko. That's the best way to describe those shoes.
Let me tell you.
Send us pictures. We need to show
So if you just add the pictures, I've never seen more ugly shoes.
They're so
Imagine you guys know those shoes.
Fashion sense.
The
It doesn't
shoes,
exist.
the
That's a
white
fashion sense.
sole.
Jeans na t-shirt in fashion sense.
Wanjiru, you know those shoes. The white sole, grey jewel, if you got the mashimo. Those
See
ones.
functional. Do come if it's extremely
Zasoko.
comfortable. How, bro?
I think I know.
You know them.
They're not shoes.
Some weird rubbers.
They're not Crocs.
Crocs.
Blue.
Blue with a white sole and then mashimo everywhere.
Yeah, those are not cool.
I wore them at my
Thank
friend's
you.
house. I
Thank
didn't
you.
even buy them. I was at my friend's house. I wore them. I left with them.
Those are the shoes you picked at your friend's house.
They were comfortable.
Tragic.
Can I keep these?
Creative. You know, that's really dope.
Are you see creative? Enjoy. It's just bad decisions.
Really cool people from Kericho.
No.
It's like when Waso aliona hii booty ya Shiro.
Angeiba.
Mimi kwanza nini Balenciaga? Don't give them ideas.
Please.
See, they're selling towels as skirts now.
Yeah.
Now to buy. Any
Wana
towel
button,
kuna
yeah.
button unafunga.
Towel iko na button.
Now when I use them, probably $1,000.
Seven, like
$7,000.
What do you mean
A
$7,000?
towel $7,000 na watu wanavaa.
Hey bro, hiyo towel lazima hiyo ndo nioshe. Kwa sababu $7,000 kwa towel and mimi bado ndo. Then I have to use my own hands to dry myself. It's not automated.
Na unajua unaibai si towel, unaibai ka nguo. Juu unaivaa unatoka kwa nyumba.
That is not it. True.
Welcome guys. The show, you know, our team was so excited that you guys were coming. So like before we have our social media guy. So tulimwambia ni aje kesho unapatikana akasema mazee kesho siko kesho naenda theater. That would be bad because we're having Miccheque.
Niko na maanisha home theater.
No, I'm saying.
Oh my God. Hey.
Surgery.
My goodness.
Hata shapona uko sawa.
Oh my.
Anyway, let's start with today's conversation.
What are we talking about today, Wanjiru?
We're talking about mankeeping.
What is that?
Mankeeping.
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 What's mankeeping?
Let me read it for you guys. Ebu kwanza
Yeah.
uzungushe.
Kept.
Oh, what?
All of a sudden. So mankeeping is the act of doing the absolute most to hold on to a man. Often when he's not even wanting to.
I don't know. What the heck?
So it's used sarcastically or critically to highlight situations like bending over backwards to please a guy, ignoring red flags to stay in the relationship, or like adopting a whole strategy purely to keep him around.
So far,
So
I've not
that's
had anything
mankeeping.
wrong.
All
Those things are appropriate.
Wanjiru leo is 3 guys, 2 ladies.
Posting or talking excessively about how you're keeping your man as if it's a job.
Me
Like little
especially
things that you're doing to
bending
keep
over
your man.
backward to please a man.
Yeah, very appropriate.
It's not forward. It's backwards, guys.
So far,
So that's what we're going to be talking about.
Lord.
So you guys need to start. So you
Okay.
each take a question.
We all
You
answer
don't
it.
read it
We'll
until it's
begin
your
with the
turn.
man keepers.
And therefore we all answer it.
No, they're the ones being kept. So they're the man kept us.
Me the last time I was kept mpaka Maria niambia I did it wrong.
Kwa nini?
Nilikuwa naachiwa kadi naambiwa jibambe na baigalito.
You order KFC. Are you normal?
Si niko na
Ulikuwa
twinja.
unachiwa kadi? Hey, soft
Kuna
life.
man keepers ndio hawa.
Mwasa has lived many lives, bro.
Yeah.
Unaona hizo viatu anavaa tabia ako nazo. Hizo ni tabia gani?
Go taxi.
Oh, okay, cool. So I have to read.
Question, yes.
Mine says, yangu ni number 8 kama Octopizo.
Let's go.
Number 8.
Sweatpants.
In your experience, what happens? Hey. In experience, what happens to intimacy when one partner feels more like a parent than a lover? Nani wako na partners hapa watuambie?
Mimi nimeitwa daddy lakini
In your
sio kwa parent.
experience.
What happens when intimacy when one partner feels like more like a parent than a lover? Of course, it affects intimacy.
What do you think that question means when one partner
More
feels
like
more of a parent?
yeah, like than a lover. Yani basically tu ni kama they're sort of directing you on what to do.
Or micromanaging.
Yeah.
okay.
Basically, uko movie set.
Controlling.
Uko movie set. Yeah.
Kosawa Barak, that's what it means. Okay.
I think, that's what it means. Yeah. I think when it gets to that level, mu upload to OnlyFans. Because genuinely, sasa hapa kuna director. kuna producer, unaambia ufanye nini. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, ikifika hapo, definitely does affect.
Yeah.
The 2 small things that I'd say could definitely even affect sex life ni vitu kama hizi sasa. Even if you don't consciously realize, I'm sure in the subconscious it does something.
But then also there are partners who like that whole submissive
That
element.
dominant, yeah, that was.
So they want you to dominate. So say for example, if mostly women, I'm not saying they're the only ones, but mostly you'd find a woman would like a guy who's directing
charge.
everything, who's taking charge.
Yeah.
She wants to follow. So most of the ladies when you mean mongelesha, especially at this age, even when they want to
Unaongelesha madem bado.
One family.
Okay.
You're talking to your family about sex. No, it wasn't about sex. Okay. It was about the person that they want to settle with. Okay. And they wanted somebody who's a leader.
Yeah.
Somebody who take charge.
But
Yes,
this
a leader, but not a control.
But this is
freak.
intimacy. Like it's, I feel like controlling. This is more towards controlling.
Okay.
Yeah. Society, I don't think this ni more of whether you like to be submissive. I'm a BDSM. I'm a role playing. Yeah. Because that's fun.
Okay.
Yeah. You role play.
Nice nurse.
Oh my gosh. Wait, question. Are we all supposed to answer?
Yes.
Okay. Personally, I think most of the time intimacy ends up like inaisha. Because for one reason, especially for men, I feel like men always want to feel masculine.
Yeah.
So when you have somebody who's constantly emasculating you, you're always prone to either find somebody who wants to be submissive or altogether, you just go rogue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
I feel like there's a very thin line between guiding and controlling. Because on the intimate side, it's more about guidance. Like I might be doing what you want, but not in the way you want.
Yeah.
So choosing how to guide shapes everything.
Okay. I think it's 50-50. There are people who would like that guidance and the control. But then also to some point, you might be killing the self-esteem of the other person.
Yeah.
And which with time is just as Mariah said, in erode your confidence, which eventually it erode the intimacy.
Yeah.
Kills the relationship. Shiro?
50-50. 50-50 to vile umesema. I think it's a thin line. But I think that's where talking plays the part, where unaambia mse wako like, yeah, I feel like this is what I like, this is what I don't like. And if he's a good person, sitakusikiza. Yeah.
Okay.
So communication, basically.
Yeah.
Kama si a good person, move on to the next.
Period.
Yeah. You do what Ben is funny. Talk to more guys.
Your question is like,
Oh, damn. This is
it's long. Number?
11.
Okay.
It says, can mankeeping stop if women simply step back? Or do men have to actively step up? Or if women step back, would the relationship collapse? Okay, these are like 5 questions.
Hey.
So let's break it down slowly.
We pick it up.
Okay, so last
have
question.
ABC.
What have you found to be true in your relationship experience? So, okay, back to the top. Can mankeeping stop if women simply step back, or do men have to actively step up?
Like it has to be collective effort.
Huh? What do you think?
Yeah, it has to be collective effort. To patane. Like I don't have to do the bulk of the work.
So what does stepping
or vice
back
versa.
mean for a woman?
I don't know. I feel like naturally a man, you just have to be like, it's either in you or you don't have it. So if already as a man, you don't know that you're just supposed to be actively at the forefront, asking me to step back when you're not doing anything is a bit like...
So
and we need to move.
You get what I mean?
Keep up na pace yako na ende mbele
Not
kiasi.
keep up.
Ama-
I should keep up with your pace. You're the man. You're supposed to lead. You're supposed to show me what the vision is. I follow. So if already in the start you're not even doing what you're supposed to do, me taking a step back means we are stuck at literally at Tusongi.
At your
So what's the
level.
point?
See, I told you.
Mko tu 2 men.
Would you date or would you fall for somebody who you feel like they're not taking, you're the one taking charge of the relationship?
Hey, turning into a man. My
Tricky.
good friend. Tough.
Okay.
No, and even by the time we're getting into a relationship, I think the dating phase for me is where I really gauge to see
know
how you think.
Yeah.
You know, so if already know when him to so like I have to keep prompting you, do this, do that. I'm just like, nah, let's not.
How much time are you giving that?
I think even just from conversations, let's say like even the first date, second date, just when you hear things that people
First, second date.
Second date.
No, like get me right. Not as nakujatio, what is your 5-year plan? No, just by the things that they say. You know, when you hear unasikia like, oh, I'm thinking I want to build, I want to do this, I want to, you know, that's about already in themselves.
Initiative.
Ni mtu already akili inasonga.
But see, second date tunakuanga actors si wote.
Which is fine. But still, that already tells me your mentality.
Dominant way.
You get what I mean?
I'm killing them.
That part.
To that question, I think it's unfair to ask the woman to step back, but you're not
Doing anything. What's the point?
And like we have to move. So why ask me to step back yet you're not doing anything?
Okay.
And I'm not looking at you because I know you're doing
Yeah.
almost things.
No, I'm saying
You look so well.
Well, Chaxi, what do you think?
Yeah, I'd say definitely the same. Tuko tu tumechangamka. Yeah, changamka tu bro. Like, yeah.
Both of you.
Yeah.
But the guy unasikiana lazima uchangamke more because
That's a given.
Bro,
that is a given.
no, I'm asking. We have
Yeah.
conversation. Hey, now,
Yeah, definitely. Because as well for men, then how do you put it when sasa kama tuseme dem ndo amechangamka excess?
Yeah, that's the question. Because what if the personality to your Charlie ni,
Nonchalant.
I don't think nonchalant.
Who ni nanduant?
No, if we put it like practically, so anadu, like
No, like the guy is more reserved, more chilled. He's more.
what does that
calm.
look like? Like, are you hustling?
Yes, he
So
is.
what's the
hustling.
reserve?
Maybe
Like,
is that-
uko reserved as in?
Maybe it's just an upcoming rapper. Unajua anaandika tu mangoma kwa
At 42. Stop it.
You can always be
Stop
upcoming as long as you're alive.
Stop
End
it.
up coming rappers at 40.
Endo inwe mawe inda. Wacha.
You can
Leave it alone.
Well,
Yes. Do something,
so you
bro.
don't believe in their dream.
I'm coming at 42.
Yeah.
Yeah, anaandika mixtape too.
Fuck that, you're still stuck at mixtape at 42. Clearly. There is no vision. Stop it.
Watu hapa ni wakali sana. Sasa utakuwa performing artist at 60.
Of course. Na utakuwa tu na audience.
Nah.
Mimi niko even if you're 70, you can still be upcoming, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bora tu chunge usiende place upepo ina blow sana juu unaweza dead anytime.
So even me, I'm of the idea that yes, the guy needs to step up. The
Yeah.
guy needs to step up more than the lady, so that you provide leadership, guidance, and all that.
Yeah.
Otherwise tutakuwa tunakuwish happy Mother's Day ama happy International Women's Day.
There was a B part.
Yes. So the second bit is, or if women step back, would the relationship collapse?
I mean, yeah, if the guy
Yes.
changamka,
Yeah.
the lady steps back because akunanga kitu mbaya like being in a relationship and one party is putting in more effort than the other person. I think that's a very painful
You stagnate,
situation.
ama you.
Yeah, so
So since
all in
none of
agreement.
us are in a relationship on this side of the couch, I would shoot this question to Wanjiru and Ben. What have you found to be true in your relationship experience?
Mbona
But even you guys
exclude
can
custodial
talk about your
relationships?
You never had a girlfriend. Why would I ask you this question?
But nana nakwambia sina maoni.
From your own relationship experience.
Moss has been in relationships.
No, he's just never moved on. It's been 6 years, bro.
This is how the ex and
You
find
need,
out.
you need to find a new hobby. No, the ex found out already.
Oh, really?
She
We
beat
talk
you.
about it on the pod all the
she
time.
been
Oh, you've not moved
She
on.
moved on.
Ages.
It's just Mwangi who's never moved on.
Is she married now?
She's
We're
not
hoping
married,
she
but-
gets married. You can finally move on.
Even before her, the other ex invited me to her wedding.
And you went?
That's true.
Yeah.
Mwangi went, of
It was
course.
fun.
Ilo ilikuwa-
Mwangi went for the kilao.
kuna kongana nini na song flani ya this vijana barubaru that goes like I hope ubai
On your
kadogi kakuume I hope on your wedding day
wedding day.
utego.
Sawa? Yeah.
So that's Moss. So tell us
in-
Moss, based on your past experiences.
What was the question again?
In your-
What have you found true?
About
What have you found to be true in your relationship experience about
Me
this
relationship zangu
conversation?
nilichangamka, so
You are the leader.
Yeah, I was the leader.
Where did they end though?
I was leading too well.
Over excelling.
There was no room for growth. Unanicheza wewe.
Yeah, and you? No, tuende hivyo.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are people of order.
Naturally, I think Mimi, if I just feel like you just don't have a brain that works a bit fast. Yeah, I just can't.
Yeah.
You're working with a conglomerate of 7 boyfriends now.
No, say 5 and a half.
Another
Another bombshell is about to enter the villa.
Hey! Mariah's syllabus moves fast.
Too fast.
bro.
Fast.
Too fast. But yeah, if you're not fast for me, honestly, I can't. I just can't.
Personally, the most we can do is distant friends kama wewe ni msetu umekaa tu. I don't know. Like there's just something about people who are not driven and people people just don't want to do much. That just icks me. So the most we can do is distant friends. Like social friends. Blankets. Yeah, shots. Yeah, then ishe hivyo. Just wewe ni stress. Siwezi kubali hiyo ndo iko ina stress maisha. Yeah. Hata niko na other stress
working kwanza wewe Chaxi. You are like on steroids. So lazima would you want then to date somebody who also matches that level of energy?
Be nice. Yeah, definitely. Would be easier basically.
So if maybe umemkufia shame tick box zako zote, but that element is still falling short.
Too bad. See, hii dunia watu ni how many people do
that's what you tell yourself.
I go back to your advice. I talk to more girls.
How you been?
So based on our relationship, our marriage, it's interesting because now for us, first of all, I married a very strong, driven woman. You know, she's smart, incredible.
Thank you.
Yeah, big shout out to 10. So for me, I have to lazima uko on your toes, lazima ukue very umechangamka in all ways. But for me, I find the genesis of that being the spiritual side of it. So it's more, I feel like God's spirit gives me that wisdom kujua by the way unalalisha hii department, or you need to do better in this department as a dad, as a business partner, as a partner. So I think for me now, more than I think a lot of people, lazima nichangamke zaidi. Juu if yangu wamechangamka already. She got straight A's. What was that?
Congrats, man. Wanjiru namkumbuka tu kewe alikuwa anatembea haraka tu ana shoot YouTube content. Anatembea haraka na shoot YouTube.
So
I think also me from my experience, just what Mariah was saying, I don't think I can be with a guy who's not like, you don't have the hustle. Like hatuwezi pelekana. And even like what you were saying about being an upcoming rapper at 42.
My nigga.
Yeah, we are not going to do that here. Yeah. Take care, and I wish you well.
Okay, so let's move this away from earning, work, and all that stuff. Let's move to the emotional
I think it's aligned with my question.
Yeah.
What was your question then?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
So in your current or previous relationship, who has carried the emotional burden?
That's a good question, brother. Who has carried the emotional burden? So in this relationship, I'll start.
Hey.
Will be here.
I think we've come a long way.
Yeah.
When we started dating, I don't think I don't think I understood this emotional management, or like kakuna makosa, you have to address it and let's talk about it. Where did it come from? I think it was such a hassle at first, But first of all, it's Shiro. So like Shiro would talk about that she's going for therapy. I'm like, I thought was when the therapy like you're borderline karibu
mental.
Cheesy, That's how I used to think about it. Then I went for the first sessions and I started understanding. I used to think that I'm very mentally okay and stable, and not stable, but emotionally.
Mentally sound.
Like aware?
Yeah, like I used to think I'm very emotionally aware.
Yeah.
But it's until now you go for I went for the first sessions that when you start going for these sessions, you start understanding. By the way, maybe there are some areas I don't even know how to express myself. Like unapata umejamba tujui we voice out nicely. And I don't know if it's how we were raised as guys. You're not supposed to be super emotional. And then you'd come at people who are so emotional as they're super sensitive, So when we started off, that was a hassle. It was a point of friction. But now looking back and the growth that I have at this point, I don't know now who carries the emotional burden at this.
Maybe equal. Not maybe equal, but I think you've pulled in your weight. I think maybe being a woman, it came easier for me to talk about my emotions and like to be attuned with myself. It became easier. And I was more open to things like therapy. Maybe that has a part to play. But I think the fact that you accepted, it helped for you to pull in your weight. Because I'm thinking, if you hadn't, I don't know how this relationship would have been right now. I think it would have been really hard to be in a relationship where I'm pulling my weight, you're working on yourself emotionally, but this guy is just stuck in the
same old space that he's been.
Yeah, it would have been hard.
Who was carrying the emotional burden in your previous
relationship? I can guarantee you there's no way it's Mwangi.
For sure.
Do you think like you're in touch with your emotional side? Like with your emotions? Like do you think you can be able to tell this is why I'm feeling this?
I'm angry.
Be able to express yourself? have a disagreement with somebody you're dating. Now, would you call out anyway? This was my fault, and I did it because of this.
Now, yes, because I've gone through the whole therapy phase and everything. But back then, I just used to ignore. Sikia vibaya unasikia vizuri.
How did that affect your
What does that
relationships?
even mean?
So it was very avoidant.
Yeah. Exactly.
How did that affect the
was me.
relationships?
It didn't work.
I thought you were a good leader.
He was not.
Also, like, I've also dated very petty people, so it was.
They also had someone to
Have you ever been silent treatmented in your house for 3 days?
Yes, silent treatment I hear is really bad.
They gave you that, or you gave them that.
Anasema tu vitu necessary. Buy lunch.
Sungehama.
Niko kwangu.
I know.
Damn.
I used to leave and just go drive around and then come back.
Oh,
Okay,
that's tough.
when you come,
Pole.
we are so sorry, man. But did it ever get to a point where you just ask them, by the way, what is this awkwardness about?
I did, but no answers.
Yeah, that's
Ilikuwa
that's tough.
umenyamaza bado. Nini mbaya? Utakula.
3 days.
Hiyo ndo unajibu.
3 days is crazy.
Hey.
But then you know that's a form of emotional abuse.
Abuse,
It is.
Yeah.
That's a form of
It was in
emotional
my younger years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mariah.
Ooh, I'd say both yes and no, because naturally I'm an empath. I love to listen to people. You have a problem, talk to me. I can help you figure it out. But when it comes to myself, I personally don't know how to express my emotions. I shut down a lot. They can tell you when I'm pissed off, I shut down. I won't speak. I won't say nothing. I probably won't give you the silent treatment, but you'll just notice something is off with me. So,
So in your
But
past
you-
relationships, who do you think?
Even current talking stages, I just shut down. I just shut down because I feel like expressing my emotions is kind of like we'll have a confrontation, and I'm not ready for that. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just stay on my side of the fence. You stay on your side of the fence. You need anything? You want to talk to me about anything? It's fine. I'll respond. But just don't cross this fence and head into emotion. Yeah.
How's that working out?
Oh, let's just say a close friend was like, yeah, you need to see a therapist. So every Monday she keeps sending me like caps. Did you call the therapist?
Yeah.
Again, what do I do? Shut down.
Yeah.
I don't respond.
So have you gone through any therapy sessions?
No.
Again, didn't you just say what I said?
Never.
No.
Whenever she texts me on Monday, did you call the therapist? I don't respond.
But I said she wants to remain bitter.
I will go for therapy. Wakio is on my leg. She is on my neck, bro.
Yeah.
At this point, I
Your
just have
therapist
to
will
go.
need a therapist.
I know. Tupia kinambia kitofala, I'll shut down.
What is shutting down? Like unacha respond?
Like,
Or what is it?
emotionally, I just feel like my emotions have just caved in. I don't want to feel, I don't want to think, I don't want to hear. Niache tu.
You seem like the kind of person you'd walk out of your own therapy session.
Yeah.
No, no, I'll just look at. But then now for me, shutting down is I'll just look at you. I will probably not ask me something else. I'll respond. But now when you try to go back there, I'm
Yeah,
just
like I'm not going there.
don't.
Okay.
How has that affected your relationships?
I say it had. Most of them are like, you. I'd love to hear what you think. I'd love to, but normally it's just let's not. Till I'm ready, just don't push it. So yeah.
Wow. Chaxi.
I think it's essential, especially as as we become an adult, to start doing what I'd call self-work, which largely would involve being honest with how you feel, and also finding ways to communicate how you feel.
Right.
But getting to a point where what Ben said earlier is like you're aware how the things you say or do affect other people.
Yeah.
And you're okay in communicating and, just being open to speak to people about how you feel, and also being open to receiving feedback on how the different things that you do or say to people affect other people. So that you find a nice landing where there's good communication, and then you don't end up where Mariah Sasana shut down, Ama silent treatment comes in. Like, we should be able to have an environment that is safe for us to communicate openly. Yeah.
Wow, that's so
Agreed.
dope, man. You should be you should be having therapy.
I've tried. I've tried. I've tried. They've come, bro. Any product ya kuwa commenter all this years. At least once weekly.
So let me see what. So the question here is, Mariah, this is to you. The question, this is from the producer, is like, so Mariah, what do you think your behavior has done to your previous partners?
Most of them feel like I don't care. So most of them feel like, yeah, you're very tough. You don't care. So most of them are just like, so I feel like it gets to a point where purposely they will try to hurt me just to get a reaction out of me.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. Because they're like, when Mgumu, man, like I did this, you didn't say anything, you didn't. So, they're like, okay, let me now do, let me see. And now the more you do that, now the more my emotions now on the ground, you will not get anything out of it.
But do you actually care?
I do, because I'll call Chaxi and I'll cry.
Oh, it hurts you. It's just that you don't show them that it hurts you.
But it will hurt me. I'll call Chaxi probably and cry. I'll vent wherever I need to vent, or I'll journal. But yeah, it's just put my partners in a very weird space for,
I can imagine.
let me poke you even more and let me just get something out of you. So
like a reaction.
Yeah.
Partners wa Mariah when I need
They do.
I'll take it upon myself to find them because they need
They do.
This is number 10.
Long.
So for the men, have you ever realized you are being kept? And how did that sit with you?
Once Nairobi.
Emotionally.
We'll talk about it financially and
Oh,
also
in every scope, okay.
Emotionally.
Okay.
Because yes, a lot of men tunaweza avoid your story financially, but emotionally, I think a lot of men are not emotionally aware or what you call emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
Most of us don't have that. So have you ever? So the question is,
Mwangi, have you ever? Just tell us his experience.
How was it being kept for you? And was it financially or emotional?
Both of them.
Okay, let's start with financially.
No, utadanganya hapa kuna poke ngapi 1 to 16k.
How was it being kept financially?
I mean, it felt nice. Unachia tu kadi unaambiwa buy everything you need. Alafu mimi na buy tu KFC. So Mara alikuwa ananiambia ningeenda tu Kiamburo dealership nirudi na masi.
Exactly. Like,
yeah, if someone tells you buy anything you need, I'm like
so why did that situation arise? Is it because you were at a place where you were still trying to stabilize your finances? Ama you just found somebody
I was actually
who was
at my financial peak.
So you guys were in love?
I love the question.
I know.
Well,
So she was my boss.
It gets better.
It gets crazier.
Okay.
Buckle up.
She was my boss. I was quitting a job because I was bored. And then she found out I was quitting the job on my last day. And she didn't feel too nice about it. And then she invited me on a trip to Diani.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
for a conference or like
she was going for work.
It was a conference.
Oh, okay.
Ha!
She was the speaker.
She was going for work. I didn't have anything to do, so I tagged along.
Okay,
and then came back to Nairobi. Kind of moved in with her.
What do you mean, kinda like?
Because I was at her place more often than I was at mine. Yeah, she used to leave me and go to work and come back in the evening with food.
So what were you doing like the whole day?
She was working on her. So how she was working, but Mwangi was working on her.
Okay.
Yo.
Was same age?
Maybe 5 years older.
5 years older.
Yeah.
Wow, but she was now at a more senior position.
Yeah.
Workplace.
Yeah.
Were there feelings involved?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was actively ignoring the feelings. Yeah.
She fell for you.
Me, I don't know.
Just
Say head first.
Nobody knows who it is. Maybe you and how.
Yeah. She wanted me to meet her parents.
Oh, really? So it was serious for her.
Oh, that was very serious.
And then?
he broke her heart.
I didn't break her heart. I was honest enough to say like I'm not in this fully.
Space of meeting the
I will need
parents.
some time. And now we're really good friends.
So that means she would have, if you agreed to meet her parents and you go to like mngewana.
Loresho.
Maze, should have bought that Mercedes.
Instead of the KFCs.
So at that point, you knew very well that she was keeping you financially.
I wasn't being, no. I was keeping myself.
What do you mean? When she left you there, she's
The
paying
card
for all
was
the
there, but
bills.
I was also paying my M-Pesa. I don't know how to be kept.
You actually do know how to be kept.
Yeah.
So how was,
You
how
try.
was that feeling for you
Yeah.
now, like now as a man? Like did it ever affect you in any way?
Not really, but it kind of felt weird. Like I'm walking you to your car to go to work, and then I go upstairs to use your expensive bathing soap.
As you should.
And then order my KFC. Wearing your dera.
You're wearing your dera is crazy. Now, wearing your dera is crazy.
Yeah, it was hard.
At least you thought it was hard.
How long did this go on for?
Going for facial 3 or 4 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was kept.
So and eventually now you quit the workplace and
This was after I'd quit, so I had nothing to do. I couldn't talk to her. I'm busy. I'm not busy. I'm just at home. Yeah.
oh, that is so funny.
It was nice.
Okay. And so emotionally, who do you think carried the emotions, you or her?
I'd say mostly her.
Wow, Tama, that was tough for her.
What was it for you?
Sasa Mwangi ulisaidia nini kwa hiyo?
what
Hii
was it
situation?
for you?
You were spending the money.
The 450.
You were helping to spend. Uko sawa.
What was it for you? Was it love? What like?
I wouldn't even know. Like she's genuinely a nice person.
Okay.
And we found each other at a time where we needed to find each other. Because we used to have deep conversations, talk, you know.
Watch Joyride and stuff.
Yeah, you know. It was very confusing. Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. How long ago was this?
Maybe 2-3 years back.
2-3 years. So it was still after the other breakup for 6 years.
Yeah, 6 years is never moved on.
He's still stuck there.
That one, just know you'll keep hearing about it.
Okay.
And the rest of you guys, have you been kept financially, emotionally?
Financially, no. But sasa ukiomoka tu kule
Niweke, please.
kusindikiza. Have a good day at work.
Oh my.
Yeah, tuko tu natawa tunacheza. We're just shopping online. Amevaa kama bidera.
An actual house nigga.
So financially, never. Emotionally, I'd say to some point. Yeah, I think there was a time where now I'm not dealing with emotions the correct way.
Yeah.
And the person who has to deal with the emotions the correct way is the other person, which was also the early days when we started dating with Shiro. So emotionally, yes. So the question asks, how...
For men, Chaxi.
The question for the men, how did that sit with you? So at first I just thought it's not so manly to deal with emotions. I just used to think as a guy, you should just be as hardcore as possible. But then eventually you unlearn that and realize you need utoto. Yeah.
Chaxi?
It hasn't. So if you're watching this and you'd like to quote unquote keep me, I'm very much available. I'm very much available. I'll read the comments kindly. Hit me up. My Instagram is @thatguychaxi, and we shall pick it from there.
Emotional.
Salary cap or financial cap because it's a punch per day pia you work.
Yeah, yeah. So Jeep and above. Yeah, kama ni Harrier tusiane
Why are you
time.
begging and choosing?
I have to tuko na standards. So Harrier going down to Sumbuane because we don't have time.
Jeep and above.
Jeep and above.
We can talk.
Nitafute. Yeah, very
So
much.
have you ever you've not been kept financially?
Financially. Emotionally?
Never.
Maisha yangu ni ngumu.
Oh, Chaxi, you've never been in a relationship?
Has no
I've never
ex.
been like in a committed relationship, yeah. Unfortunately. But I'm working on it.
So you've never fallen in
October
love?
29th. Huh?
Have you ever fallen in love?
I've been in love with people.
Oh, but you didn't get
But I don't know. You in love kweli?
It's last.
Me love.
Okay, kuna last pia. Hiyo sikatai, kuna last pia.
But love.
Sasa si macho zangu zinafanya kazi. What do you mean? I think I'm walking around and not noticing.
So love is the problem. Love you have been, relationship is where you've not gotten to.
Hapo kwa
How
kucommit.
come?
I don't think
Commit in the shit.
I don't know. Like it's not one of those things I've intentionally said
Thought
no
about.
to. It just hasn't happened. I know for a period, like that time in uni, I just didn't want to be in anything at that time.
Yeah.
And then it just, a month, it turned into a year. I've been open to it, just hasn't occurred. But also I'm not, say, actively looking. Yeah.
Okay.
Nile,
the show where ulikuwa na madem 20 na wote na wote hata wote hakuna.
Sema tu kweli, hiyo ilikuwa for entertainment purposes. Why you not entertained? Why you not entertained?
So for the women, have you ever realized you're keeping a man? Have you ever kept a man?
Easy.
Financially, no.
Nikianza tu kunusa, my friend.
Financially, no.
You gotta go.
Okay.
You gotta go. But emotionally, I'd say a lot.
Yeah.
Because again, like I said, I'm an empath. I'm the one who will always ask, how are you feeling? Let's talk about it. Let's do this. Let's do that. So, yes.
Talk through your feelings.
But you've also said you also keep your walls up.
Me, I don't speak. But you speak to me. I'll listen and I'll help you. Let's figure it out. But me, niache too.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what's your cap? Would you pay rent for someone if they're done?
Excuse you?
Wi-Fi?
Huh?
Wi-Fi.
The most, you're getting 1 GB, 20 bob bundle from me. That's the most, bro. That's the most. Hotspot, but you're mad.
But it's true. Mara said she doesn't spend money on men.
I don't. I absolutely do not.
Even
Guys, have you ever loved a guy?
Yes.
On their birthdays?
And you never spent money on them?
Tight.
Wacha nikupeleke ukule nyama tufurahie.
Nyama birthday. Tuko kama kids.
No, but I have been in love to the point where like I've gifted, like when I love, I go above and beyond.
Okay.
But this small sijui talking stage, sijui nyana.
Yeah.
Acha ni interrupt hii story boring ya Mara. Imagine nilikuwa nimekunywa imejaje.
Wame refill for you.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Jesus is in the room.
Hey bro. Thank you.
But yeah, serious relationships, I do. Like me, I'm a sucker for love. So when I fall stupidly.
Yeah. How long ago were you in a relationship?
20 End of 21 is when I broke up with this guy. So since then, I've just been like in very...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So since then, you've not spent money
just
on anyone.
talking stages.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
And to me, talking
multiple.
stage, you can't use money on someone. Talking
But also,
stage. Hey.
talking stage is boss, isn't it? Like unaweza kuwa tu talking stage for years.
Hey.
What are you talking about?
What's the longest talking stage you've been in?
Usidanganye.
So I'm trying to do the math. I'd say now 2 years.
Hey.
2 years?
Yes.
2 years.
What else is there to talk about?
Imagine
What else is there to talk about?
And there's no rush on both parties.
Not even rush. You know, it's one of those situations. Oh, shoot, this is going to get me into trouble, but let's go.
Our second talking stage anniversary.
No. This is one of those things where we really like each other, but we both know it can't work. His dynamics and my dynamics don't work, but we really like each other. We enjoy each other's company. That's just that.
Is it that you're seeing the toxicity from afar?
It's not toxicity. It's just
So
their
why can't it
dynamic.
Is
Their
it
dynamic.
exclusive?
No.
Oh, okay.
Listen, kila mtu anafanya kile anataka kufanya.
Okay.
I don't question. I don't want to. Wewe fanya vitu zako. Yeah.
Okay.
And for the guys, how long have been your talking stages?
Weeks, maybe.
Maybe a month.
Me uko tu na crush. Me, if I don't have a crush, then I'm probably not doing very well. I need to have a crush at my corner. It does something to me.
Me talking stage is that long.
Really?
I'll just make the move.
No, the thing is, already, let's not waste each other's time knowing that it's going to get to a point where it won't work. Because already we've had discussions. Again, your dynamic doesn't work for me. Mine doesn't work for you. But we are cool. We understand each other. So let's just leave it. Let's not complicate things that don't need to be complicated.
Okay, but 2 years.
Tunaongea tu.
But 2 years is a long time.
Tunaongea tu.
So for the men, in your relationship life, have you ever directly sought out to be kept? Or do you hope to be a complete self-sustainable participating party in the relationship? Or do you hope to be a complete sustainable participating party in the relationship? I have never actively
Looked for.
Never. I love the comfort that comes with just being independent, not relying on anyone for anything.
Yeah. No, for me also, I think it right now, like if she got $1 billion, it wouldn't dent my ego.
True.
But before, and let's say when we were just started dating, I think it would, and she's
would bother
keeping
you.
me, it would dent my ego to a point.
you
Yeah,
think
as a
then-
man, for sure, man.
Do you think that getting married plays a part in it then?
It's because now you know each other very well, you know each other's dreams, plans. So, because you see, life is different. You might marry somebody, and then like in 2 years they're like the CEO of a biggest corporate. You can't start pulling them down because now wamekupita. You support them fully.
Not resign too. Then you become a very supportive husband.
Wamekuwa CEO Norway. You know, you just go there. Sa kazi yako kucheza golf and all that stuff.
Honestly, that's a lot of work. They need a lot of support.
Support,
You know,
yeah.
yeah.
They do. So at that point, it wouldn't dent my ego.
Would you guys do that?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Mimi, I wouldn't. It is I need boxers and I need you to send money to buy boxers.
No, not mpaka unakosa do, like you're not fully depending on this person.
No, but see, if it's like a functional relationship, see, there's like I'm sure there's a pool of money that's for utilities,
But what happens if
and everyone has access. I'm guessing.
And then tomorrow, if you don't like me anymore,
Si unaenda to the next one. Mi ndakuwa quick nikikutumia till number. Nimechukua ngoza tatu. Na smoking mbili. Nirudishe smoking moja.
I can't. That can never be me. Can never be
that
me.
is a lot.
Me, what I can't stop is pursuing what I also feel like my purpose in life is.
Okay,
like I will
fair.
still pursue it, you know?
Even in Norway.
Yeah, I would still find a way to.
I don't know.
Even if Mariah made $1 billion USD today, because in Mariah, you know, I'll have access to a lot of it. Inshallah. But I would never change. Like I would never stop doing whatever I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's
I
now
don't
because
know.
Mariah is balling.
I feel like dynamics for women and men are very different because I feel like for women, once we have that cushion of especially marriage, most times than often, you'll find we're okay with taking the step back and supporting. Let me do the little things that I need to do. You go ahead. So, but I don't know. For men, clearly, it's very...
It is tricky.
Yeah.
So what do we feel about stay-at-home dads? Because someone was, I think it was my
They need
sister.
to grow up.
That's an option.
Was telling me a story
They need to
about-
leave the house more often.
No, Mars is ready, to be
He's
honest.
very successful. So the guy decided, I'll support you by staying back at home. I'll take care of the kids. So he's paid a stipend by the wife.
So you're the
It's a
head of
real case
house.
scenario.
Yeah, I've
Someone
had
pay like a-
those. I'm like,
allowance.
wako na audacity yenye mimi sina. That level of audacity is very admirable.
Mimi
They
kaende.
have audacity.
No, Mars for sure is down. Sio?
Stay at home dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro.
Cheza ball.
Set me up.
Hey, bro, tough.
Nah, personally,
Tough.
I wouldn't. I there's so much I want to do and I need to be in control of a lot of things. Always in here. I don't know. I can't.
Mimi niweke.
I'm really the other part.
Tumejaribu sana.
So for the women in your relationship, like, did you ever envision having to keep a man as part of the objectives?
No.
Mariah
No.
anasema piga head.
Even the thought of it, bruh.
It's
you have a higher chance of capping me in the knees before I keep a man. Wongo. And financially, but emotionally, for some weird reason, imagine I still see it because again, I'm an empath. You know, that let's talk. Tell me, wacha nisikia, amekufanya, woi,
But how
yeah.
long do you think you can do it until you get like
Till I'm over it?
till I'm like, yeah, you need to pull in like at a fix.
I think again, it boils down also to me because again, me, I don't communicate my emotions a lot. So I think probably till I get the point where I'm comfortable enough to actually start expressing my emotion, I think that's when I'll actually get to the point of, okay, I'm tired of listening to you.
Yeah.
Get you together.
Together. Agreed.
You
No.
You would also not.
Yeah.
Your
I don't think
question?
we can answer mine because it's question 1 and I think we did it. Okay. What is your understanding
Unaweza
of
rudia tena
mankeeping
sasa.
again?
1-1-1, then we start with Chaxi again. Go around.
Ooh,
You guys are fun, eh? Of course. I'm sure guys will ask for an episode 2.
Tutarudi. We shall be back. Have you ever
That's-
resented a partner because you're doing more emotional work? I mean, personally, I don't have experience in my partners, but would I resent a partner because maybe I was doing more emotional work? I probably would. you can hold so much space for someone, especially someone you love, but then for how long?
Yeah.
They don't do their end of
yeah.
the work and they're the one constantly.
100.
At some point, one day and you don't know what you do.
Yeah.
It's just too much to bear now. So resentment could definitely, I'd see how I could.
Yeah.
Because I'm overdoing the emotional
that
work.
is so true. I've dated somebody who I was more emotionally invested than they were. Na una feeling it too.
Mechoka.
I'm feeling it too ka simp. Nika wendo. Nika unambeg. It's so tedious. And it messes up with your self-esteem. You feel like you don't have much to offer. So just go where you're loved. So I would never do that again. It's so draining.
Wanjiru, umesaidia kijana. Congrats, man. Fanya kazi.
I'd say yes, because sometimes it gets to a point, especially. So again, there's a thing where when you make somebody feel too comfortable, always giving the emotion to you, it gets to a point where they're so comfortable. So even without asking, like, are you in a space where today you want to listen to my emotions? It's 9 a.m. Oh my God, you never. It's like,
come on,
ndugu yangu.
Give me time.
Ndugu yangu. At least jua hata kama nimeamka, I might be dead. Like, please. Yeah. So like kumekuwa kumeenda. Yeah, it gets to a point where it's just like, nah.
Yeah.
This is too much. I can't. I can't.
Mos, have you ever resented somebody because maybe you gave in too much?
Not really, but I see how I would. Yeah, and especially in the little things that don't cost you much. A good morning text. Hata nijulie tu hali. Niambie tu umeamkaje nikwambie poa. Lakini unaweza enda kwa text zako upate ziko tu side moja tu. Alafu yako tu.
For me, that's always a red flag. It always shows that one person is putting in more
effort than the other.
Kwa text uone side moja imejaa, side nyingine hakuna.
Because someone who really likes you like that, they'll speak to you. I'm a bad text.
Not only speak, they'll reciprocate the energy.
It only exists when it's just a nice excuse.
And texting doesn't need to be at his structure. That every morning, good morning text. Every evening, good night. Hata tu nimeona sungura.
Probably you guys have a rabbit joke, something.
It says 3:06 p.m. unaniambia, nimeona sungura kubwa.
Hata niko nasikiza album yake.
Done.
No, I resent. I share the same sentiments. Yeah.
There's so much you can hold.
Mariah?
Where's the line between supporting a partner and raising them?
It's getting intense. So where do you think the line is?
I think supporting, you kind of have new ideas. See from the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like nijazie. But raising niko na shida. Fanyeje. Like if I need 5,000, I can tell you I have 3 nijazie mbili that's supporting.
Yeah.
But I can't just tell you give me 5K.
No, but even nijazie constantly, it gets to a point it's like,
but maybe you're supporting their dream. Maybe they're an upcoming rapper.
already.
Upcoming
Maybe I would tolerate maybe in my 20s. But now,
not now.
You know, they were saying that I was reading somewhere that ladies in their 20s will date you for the potential you have, but in their 30s they will date you for what you've already
what the reality is.
What the reality
is.
There's no more potential in 30s. Do you guys agree with that?
True.
Very true.
Mwangi unajuaje hiyo?
Najua niko na potential.
I think the line between support and parenting, raising is support
parenting.
is that they're also pulling in their weight. They're also pulling in their weight, and you can see it. They're trying their best. Raising is when they're doing zero, and you have to do everything to kickstart or jumpstart the ship.
I don't think you're compatible.
Thinking about
you're just in different parts. You're in different spaces in your life.
That's the most tedious thing, by the way, you can do in your life. It's hard,
and it's even for men to women.
Yes.
Because I think for women to men, like it's hard for us. But if you found a woman who is like, you're raising them and not supporting them, that's still...
It is
still
so
tedious.
tedious.
Imagine having to wake up every morning
and it will hold you back.
That's what nimegeuza nimekuwa nani.
Babe, umetuma application. Umengenge. It's like...
Something I've learned from the small experience of life is if you marry a strong woman, mwenye anajituma, and na pia unajituma, it's gonna be crazy. You're gonna do wonders together. Like it's the most
Congestina,
That's just how it
Congestina umesema strong woman. Congestina kwa available.
beautiful thing unaweza do na life yako.
But what about those men who like you want a woman mwenye atakaa nyumbani afanye everything, wewe tu utamfungulia biashara or you'll just
A
bring
trophy
the bag
wife.
A trophy
home?
wife,
It's sort of
basically.
like and I think they're popular.
But pia kwa trophy wife pia kuna kujituma hiyo department, like you know, like how
Nyumba iko.
everything is in order. Maybe you're super wealthy.
I don't know. For me, it just screams servant.
It does.
Trophy
Like
wife.
you literally want somebody to be at your beck and call. Aye, bro, hiyo kazi siwezi.
But also I've had when they wanataka trophy wives because they just want to keep them to themselves. Like, I don't want my wife in an office with other men. I'm just being
Insecurity
That's
is
an
much.
ego thing, man.
Yeah.
That's even
Insecure.
insecure.
That's even
A
worse.
small man.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the whole trophy wife thing.
Yeah.
At
Me
least,
either.
too.
have something. Hata kama basi unaendanga tu kufanya shopping daily. Because also utachoka. I don't know how can you just be at home every day?
That's the thing.
Mwangi, I'm asking. How can you just be at home every day?
Kuna TV.
Una TV kwenu.
Only pay wifi.
Anakuuliza, nobody sparks.
Nah,
You
bro.
like labor.
No, nobody likes labor,
Yeah.
but the productivity of it, I think, is what
okay.
keeps people going.
Yeah. Because tumevaa tu dara every day.
Hiyo maisha ilikuwa poa. Better ni miss. Unasema the hardest decision umemake hiyo siku ni galitos au KFC.
Boy, toast this bread. I'm going to say this like this.
That's
Zimebaki mayai tatu nipike zote.
Alafu nikueleze zile decisions you're making.
Nah.
Unaingia kwa choo na roll imebaki tatu kwa nini place sahi ama nimalize. That's the decisions you make. Oh my god. My goodness. Where we are tuko kama raya.
No.
Kuna part B?
It's more.
Yeah, it's must.
Yeah.
In your observation or experience, have you found that women take on emotional labor or they've been conditioned to?
We said that again.
Ooh.
In your experience or observation, have you found that women naturally take on emotional labor or they've been conditioned to?
Oh, I'd say they've been conditioned to. And it's from a young age where even the way parents raise kids, it's like the boys are supposed to be a bit tough. And, you know, manage, wacha kulia, umeanguka, just wacha kulia. And then for the ladies, it's like you want them to express themselves more and all that. So from a young age, unapata udem amelan kuji-express, they speak to their folks. Like I remember even my small sister, God bless her. So she would challenge my dad in a very interesting way. But sisi hatukuwa tumelelewa hivyo. You know, like, siku hizi imeharibika, you know, like she would do that. But for us, it's like it wasn't allowed. So I think they've been conditioned to, and that's something that now we need to unlearn as a society, so that we also teach men to express themselves that way. I don't know what you guys think. Chaksi?
Yeah. I'd say conditioned because naturally means that then there's something about women that they already are born with that allows them to sort of have a lot, maybe more emotional room, which I don't think that's the case. I think it's just how society.
We've been conditioned.
I don't know. I'd say naturally because women, we are naturals.
You are.
So automatically that just comes with
Emotions.
So yeah, I'd say naturally we are just born, just feel emotion all round. Yeah.
And that's not the same case with men.
To some extent.
Okay.
Yes.
It's like men kind of have to do it when they have to, but it comes more naturally for women.
Yeah. And is that a conditioning from the society? Or
I think how we
Half
are.
and half. I'd say half and half.
50-50. Nature versus nurture.
Yeah.
I think also a bit of half and half. Because even if I look at my own experience, I think there's some that's been conditioned by society that this is how you're supposed to be, this is how you're supposed to feel and express. But also I think it's innate also. It just comes. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to the next question, which is, do you think society teaches women to nurture men? Or do men expect it unconsciously? Does society teach women to nurture men?
I don't know. Women are naturally. I mean,
They're naturals.
unless you grew up without a parent, then you already get it from the born, from your mom.
Women nurture.
Yeah,
They do.
But in this case, what do we mean when we say nurture? It's like doing the cooking, the cleaning, and all those things. Like taking care of you.
taking care basically.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd
Or
say
do
with
men
time,
expect it unconsciously?
I'd say with time things have changed. Because if you look like our parents' era, like when they were getting married or getting into relationships, the one thing they were being taught was mwanaume ni mtoto wako chunga fanya nge.
Yeah.
And now with this our era, it's very different because men are being encouraged to take care of yourself, learn how to do small basic things for yourself.
Yeah.
So even when you come together with your partner, it's a bonus if she does these things for you. It's not ati upikangi chapati we rudi kwenu, you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's also that thing that says ati mwanaume is your firstborn. Yeah, like your husband becomes your
First
firstborn.
child. Yeah, that's the
like
thing.
your first
The
child.
thing we're told.
Who tells you?
Women, we are just told.
Older women tell you that
your
your
bwanako ndio
husband-
mtoto wako wa kwanza.
Yeah, it's like your firstborn child. Yeah.
So I couldn't get a chance to be a kid again.
No.
Yeah, so
What does
timbembeleze,
that
treat
mean?
them well, si una
Anataka
those
pamper
things,
hii.
yeah, umpikie,
Yeah.
make sure
Umfanyia
umempikia.
buju
Unamuita baba.
Like they'll always be your
wamejaa.
first child.
Yeah.
Which is a weird thing in my mind. I
Right?
can't reconcile it.
And it's not weird. If kama hiyo ndo walisema mimi nibaki hivyo. Nibaki hivyo. How can you argue na mtu ako 80? Unajua ni mtu ameishi sana bana. Mtaargue aje na mtu.
Hapo unakuja kwa juna.
Aje sasa.
Unataka job ufanywe buju.
No, please.
Niambia baba, you know.
And I think that in turn then has made men expect it
Yes.
from
Okay.
women in a way. So I think it's all
Intertwined, true.
Okay. What do you think?
I concur.
With what?
Men are the first.
Tobacco firstborn.
Let's do this question. In your relationship experience or observation, have you found that men seem comfortable being kept?
Was?
I was at my most comfortable.
I don't think it's a common thing.
Yeah.
I actually beg to differ, man. I'm starting to feel like it's becoming a thing.
Explain.
Yeah, well, most men being kept as financially and emotionally. I'm starting to feel like I don't know. There was a time like, especially now in the arts, unapata like in the music industry, like you'd hear most people mostly like they date very financially stable women. And they're because go like, says a gig, they don't do this, but he's balling. This is like the third Audi. And I don't know, it's like at some point ilikuwa a trend. Right now, if I can say the same thing, but it's some weird stuff.
Oh, mama wanapatikana wapi? Like why do I need to hang out with
Me, I
you?
want an Audi.
Amesema Audi niko like. Amesema third. Hey Ben, utaniambia wana hang out wapi?
The question was?
Have you found that men seem comfortable being kept and the converse to be true, that some women feel trapped keeping them?
I don't think it's a comfortable thing.
Yeah.
I don't think it's something.
Especially mentally.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, by the way, you've been kept, tell us. Mentally.
From lived experience.
You stop chasing your dreams, you're more relaxed with your things because you know things will be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as a guy,
They can slow you down, yeah.
You need the hustle.
So it's uncomfortable.
Yeah. Last
This
question.
is the last one. We give it to, let's give it to Mariah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
How long has it been, Jeff? Good.
Is man keeping love or is it low-key parenting?
Hapa kuna love.
Honestly, it's not.
I don't think there's love there.
In fact, this is high-key parenting.
High-key.
It's on the highest key.
But for the lady to do that means they love you.
No.
Nah.
For me, it screams insecurity.
For the
woman, yes. Because naturally, Wanjiro, you can attest to this. We always want a man who we feel ananichunga.
Yeah.
It's the three P's. Protection, providing, and I've forgotten
Imlembo kwa hiyo conference na the order.
yeah, no, the three P's. You always want to feel those three P's.
Yeah.
So when it gets to a point where
Pampering.
there you go.
No, it's not. You know, I've just made it up. I just made it up.
Let's add it. Yes. You want to feel those three P's. So if it gets to a point where the roles are reversed and now I have to be in my masculine era, bro, that means there's
That's
also
a
something
problem.
happening within me where I feel like I have to do something to get love in return. Because that's practically buying love from
Working
you.
for love.
Yes. It
Because
shouldn't be
love
that
can
way.
make you do dumb things.
But also, if you live in what is it called? In this society network, what is it called? The economy.
Capitalistic.
Yeah, if it's capitalistic, then it means you can buy anything, including love.
But how long?
I
How
think
long will
it's-
you keep buying it for?
See, if you what if you have money forever, for as long as you're alive?
Sustain it.
Yeah.
No, but you don't want to feel like love is transactional.
Like for example, let's the last time by the way, let's use more. I think the lady really loved him.
But you see, it's buying. And then, so you've done all these things. Then now you're telling him, I want you to go meet my mom. And that's when Namwas is like, Miss Jafika hapo
The
na
question
wewe.
was: is man keeping
Love or low-key parenting.
But for this scenario, for example, I'd say it was love. She loved him.
Did she?
So yeah, some scenarios you
Did
find someone.
Did she?
In some
She wanted
scenarios,
to
yes.
introduce him to the parents.
Like she saw a future.
Yeah, she saw like that. In fact, in other words, she was trying to warm up to the wedding process.
Really?
It's
So, okay, Mwas, does she still give you her card right now? Thank you. So how was that love?
No, it was then. She had to move on.
Yeah, at the time they were seeing each other,
Yeah.
it made sense. Sasa utakosana, it's like saying now you'll stop seeing someone and then you still leave them with your card.
Exactly, you can't. So
You can if you want, but why?
So man keeping can also be because of love.
Yeah.
Then that means the lady is willing to go the extra
Hey.
it can be.
Mapenzi yangu haijafika.
mile.
It might be tough though.
It can be because of love, but I don't think so.
Nah.
Not in most cases.
Cases.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You're always, for
So
me,
what is
it's-
it, like a twisted thing that you want to parent this dude?
Tunataka tu wa Ben 10.
No, it's
No. I feel like you're just trying to get something from someone, and now it's like you've tried all means. So this is the last way, and you'll do whatever you need to do to get it. I mean, you understand Mwa likes a soft life. So what do I need to do to ensure that Mwa stays here and loves
Provide.
me?
Give him some extra
Here's
points.
my card. Here's my house. Thank you. You get what I mean?
Because if you're gonna use money to get to that point, then already I think it takes out the
Already.
love.
Yeah.
Because if
that makes it
I know
transactional.
I could use my money
To keep you here.
someone.
If it turns out you're definitely leaving.
Yeah. So basically, I give you access to money and I get whatever I need from you.
So it means you'll work harder so that you don't lose the money.
So you don't lose me. Then you don't
Yeah.
lose me.
That's
What
too
do you
much
think?
work
Do you think
for
it's
me.
love?
It's love at first.
Mm.
And then
And then it moves to
There's nothing like love.
once you have to keep sustaining it and going out of your way, then the love fades off.
It was never love.
So
to
how about
begin
when
with.
this is happening with someone who's like already married and then just have like a side, like someone else on the side?
That's love.
Already,
That's still love.
That's because you know love already doesn't
That's
exist.
complicated.
You're not after the fourth P.
That's complicated. Let's reverse it. If a guy does this to a lady he really loves, so wanna spend a lot of money on her. See, and you win over. See, maybe
No,
because
but
he
then
loves
if
you.
But
you
see,
already
even
know,
in a
like you said, if you're already emotionally aware and you feel like you're already carrying 80% of the emotion between you and this person, and now you're actively trying to use money to make them love you, you've already lost the battle. You've already lost.
But what if there's someone who can be bought? Like, what if I can buy love from someone?
Trust me, the next person will come with a higher price and buy them.
yeah.
That's
That's just how it works.
So what if I'll
That's a
top
good
up?
point, Mariah.
I'll top up.
Again,
It will the same cycle.
that's just how we continue.
It's just like saying that the next person will love your girlfriend better than you love them.
Well, it is true.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
Will
Depends.
that make you love them differently?
No, exactly. You do what you need to do. But then the point is, if you're using money to win somebody's love over, it beats the point. Because the highest bidder will come, buy
It
them,
will,
and they
yeah.
move.
What if the highest?
'cause there's a
What
price
if
to
no
it.
other person bids?
Then that's a waste for you, because why are you buying somebody's love when there's somebody who can just love you for free?
Let's flip it from finances to emotional. So man keeping. Somebody this lady is
You're
man
keeping the
keeping.
emotions.
She's the one handling the emotions in the relationship. Is it love or parenting?
I think it starts off as love. And
Love
with
at
time,
first.
you start to feel like, okay,
It's tedious.
yes,
So if it
Especially
doesn't
if they're
change,
not doing anything.
there you go.
And it will change.
so if
Sure.
the guy, for example, doesn't change, then it starts becoming parenting.
Exactly.
So it can start off as love,
Love.
then morph into parenting.
Yes.
But then it can also start off as love, and if the guy changes, the love is sustained.
It's
Yes.
sustained.
Wow.
Yeah.
We've had one of the best episodes.
With our team of experts.
that we've ever-
We are actual experts in, relationship matters. It's actually very true.
Team of experts.
What do you do, man?
Talking stage.
Vast experiences.
Soft life.
Yeah.
Put myself in a data. Thank
been
you
a
guys
fun
for coming
one.
through.
Thank you
for having us.
I'm sure guys will bully us to do a part
Of
two.
course.
got you.
But they
Of
have a
course.
live experience.
Yes, tell us
That's
about
coming
it.
up.
So we have our grand finale of the tour November 1st. It's going to be at the Carnival Grounds from 2 p.m. till 2 a.m. And then we'll do an after party. Just not sherehe.
We'll
24
come
hours.
had this
So
after.
we'll do 2 a.m. and then we'll have like an after party after 2 a.m.
So what's going to be happening from 2 p.m. to 2 a.m.?
So 2 p.m. guys, check in, meet your fellow checkmates, make friends, shop around, buy stuff, get a drink, get food, just background music for guys to just mingle. For 30, we get on stage till around 6:30. And then we have performances. And then after that,
Sherehe.
sherehe.
Have you released the performance list or that one is
bad.
that's a secret, eh? You're flying in somebody.
Probably.
We'll definitely be there.
Honestly, venye tunapenda check mix, hata tukiweza kuresurrect Michael Jackson.
We would. No, we would.
Oh man, wish you guys.
Hologram.
Yeah, so tickets available on Hustle Sasa.
Yeah.
Miccheque Podcast.hustleSasa.shop.
Yeah.
Or you can find links in all our bios and descriptions.
Nice one. Thanks guys for coming through. We also have a live experience.
Second.
November 22nd, Jain Bhavan. It's going to be 1 p.m. till 6 p.m. Hustle Sasa as well. Get your tickets now. You're going to have a good time. So tunaanza na yenyu.
Then
And
tukuje-
then November tunamalizia. Then ya
Nyawera. Oh,
on the
yes.
7th.
Then
And then now
then
tunamalizia na November 22nd,
Nice.
JOYRIDE Live Experience.
Sawa sawa. See you guys next time.
Nashukuru pale nimetoka, kushukuru mimi sitachoka, nashukuru pale